supposed to be 4-inch bore. Look at the rings, they're not even broken in. Barely even got any carbon in it. Barely any carbon on the piston. There's barely a mark in the skirt where it's been running up and down. The rings look like they're not even broken in yet. Nope, they're not even broken in yet. So I can reuse all of this stuff too. So there you go. So that's going to go right on top of there and go up and down. It appears it says it's standard. KDO2. What the hell is a KDO2? It's a Harley piston, not a Wiseco, so that's weird. Alright, so there you go. I've been waiting for that to come in so I can see how it's going to work on my motor over here. Because all I had was a head gasket. So now that's going to go over here like that. And if you put that right there, looks like you have to move that over about 1 inch. So remember I just told you I was going to cut the case to make this fit. So dowel pin's in my way, so I can't really measure it correctly. So if I keep it on center, it's going to be about right here. And that would not allow you to put much of anything in there. I think I'm going to wind up offsetting it over a little bit. Probably like that. Do a little filler in here. I don't know. Like I'm going to cut the case and move it over. So anyway, that's going to go in there like that. And then this head right here, which is a 114 Screaming Turd, or CVO, water-cooled head, goes on top of that. There you go. Don't let go, that's going to fall off. So that's going to look like that on the bike. It's going to be pretty filled in. The cylinder did not like staying in there. So let's drop the brand new cylinder that we just got here. It's trying to come off of there. So yeah, that's the plan. So this bike used to be a 1-cylinder 1000cc motor, which is a 500. I stroked it 1 inch. That's why these are stroker flywheels. So we went from 3 13/16 to 4 13/16. And that turned this bike into a 650 class bike, because now it's 643 cc's when I stroked it the inch. So that's my fuel bike, because this bike will take nitromethane no problem. That pile of crap I don't think will hold up very long under nitromethane conditions, so it's going to be a gas bike. So this one here, we'll see how much power we can put through these stupid M8 heads. so anyway, I got to beef this all up. Alright, so I'm going to have to, so that's going to go on there like that. I don't know what length. When I use a twin cam rod, it's going to be a little bit longer. Ultima does offer a twin cam rod with a 927 pin that's made for their 100-inch Evo motor, so it has the stock Harley connecting rod length, which is pretty close to what this is. I think this is about a 1/16 longer than like a shovel-in motor like that one, or an old ironhead sportster motor like this one. This is the S&S Supreme fuel rod. So I think this is about a 1/16 shorter than this buell rod right here. So if I can come up with that rod from Ultima, which are backloaded right now, but they might have one, then I can use the twin cam crank pin, and I can bore out the flywheels in there, put that crank pin in there, spreads me apart. And if I keep the rod stock height, that means these deck heights and stuff might work the way they are, pretty close. I don't have to do a bunch of extending. If the motor gets too tall, I can't put it in the frame, so I want to keep it as low as I can. I don't know how much taller this is than an Evo head, if it's even taller at all. So that is all unknown stuff. All I know is it's gonna fit. One way or the other, it's gonna fit in the bike. So anyway, that's what these are all about. So what I don't know is what bore these are. If it's 4-inch bore, I do not have to change the stroke. If it's 4016, I have to change the stroke. 25 thou. The bike will be at 6 Was it 649.3 cc's if it's 4-inch bore, or 48 cc, something like that. It's only a couple cc less than the limit of the class. So, there's my caliper there, right? So, the bigger the bore is, the more of a problem I have. Okay. Now, being an M8, the 4 5/16 bore cylinder goes in the same spot that one goes, so I can actually put a 5/16 bigger cylinder on the same motor without doing any other changes. So that'll probably get me my 750 class motor without changing anything. Okay, so this is about a 1/2 thou, 1 thou undersize right now for some reason. Don't know why this caliper's not repeating, but I've noticed it was doing that earlier. Reset origin. That's how you reset your calipers. See how the battery's blinking off on me? There's something going on with this caliper. This is not my good set. It's an expensive set, but it's not. It's giving me issues. We're 1/2 thou off again. Alright, let's see what size this cylinder is. Yep. 4018, which means I have to de-stroke it 25 thou to make up for that bigger bore. Then I can run up to 25 thousandths over, or 23 over 4-inch. So that allows me a 5-over piston to be used, and I'll be right at the limit then. It'll drop me back under the 650 class. You cannot be 650. You can be 649.9999999, but can't be 650. Can't be 650. That's the limit. Then you go into 750 class. All right, so it looks all good, and I even got a set of pistons I can run as is out of the box. I can put this whole motor together the way it is and run it. And now I don't know what size these gaskets are. I just got some M8 gaskets in, and they're 14 thou thick. These appear to be 20, because there were some 20 thou ones I got that they listed. So 20 thou is the stock thickness for a base gasket. And how thick are the head gaskets? These are all unknown things I don't know yet. 54 thou. Whoa, that is huge. 54 thou. So when you put a 30 thou gasket in there, it's going to build up a lot of compression real quick. So we're 50 over here on the side. And right there in the thick part, we're 52. The other thing I don't know about is these holes over here. So that's another problem I'm not sure about. Alright, well there you go. I got most all my parts in for my M8 motor, my M8 single. So I still need a rocker box lid, still need head bolts. And I think that's about it. I guess this manifold thing that goes here would be nice if I'm going to keep this in there. Have to plug the hole up with something, so if I had that I could use that too, I guess. But yeah, that's about all that's needed for this job. Yeah, yep, getting there. I used to do a lot of work. That's what those are for. All right, I'm happy. These are nice, and they were cheap. If you hunt around eBay, you find cheap parts. So these cost me like $50. Pistons, cylinders, and gasket. I could use those gaskets. Someone cheap like me would use those gaskets. All right. Well, there you go. I'm getting closer.